Rich Hill, who is set to start for the Dodgers in Game 2 on Wednesday, yelling after giving up a run against the San Francisco Giants last month. Mark J. Terrell, Associated Press, Los Angeles. On Wednesday, Rich Hill will go out to the mound for Game 2 of the World Series, with the Los Angeles Dodgers fully expecting him to put in a solid performance. For Hill, it will be the first series start of a major league career that began 12 years ago, ran aground several times because of poor performances and injury, veered at one point into an independent league and only turned around when he was already in his mid-30s. Because of this arduous journey, Hill takes nothing for granted. So while he may be polite and approachable off the field, on the mound he transforms into a fire-breathing, water-jug-tossing competitor who grunts and shouts and seems just a little bit out of his mind. He's a madman when he pitches, the Dodgers pitching coach, Rick Honeycutt, said. We call him Mad Max. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts agreed he's absolutely crazy. He sees red. He's bordering on psychotic, but in the best possible way, General Manager Farhan Zaidi did. Rich Hill is as much a Jekyll and Hyde personality as I've seen on and off the field. The Dodgers have reached their first World Series in 29 years with a well-rounded roster, a deep farm system, the largest payroll in the sport, and shrewd moves by the front office. The one unit that ranked first in all of baseball this season was their starting rotation, which posted a 3.39 earned run average. Hill pitching against the Chicago Cubs during Game 2 of the NLCS in Los Angeles. Mark J. Terrell, Associated Press. That would not have been possible without the rotation's depth, beginning with Clayton Kershaw, the best pitcher of this generation. Then there is Alex Wood, who was an all-star this season, the formidable Yu Darvish, who was acquired in a mid-season trade, and Hill, a left-hander whom the Dodgers traded for last season and, after being duly impressed by how he pitched, gave him a 3-year, $48 million contract over the winter. Since the Cubs drafted Hill in 2002, he has been with 10 major league organizations, including 2 where he only pitched in the minors. While he has always had that competitive fire, Hill admitted it may have grown with the Dodgers. I really believe that effort and passion will beat talent every single time, he said. The 6'5" Hill thrives on a funky delivery with his long limbs, a deceptive fastball that averages only 89 miles per hour, and frequent use of one of the sport's best curveballs. In 31 starts over a year and a half with the Dodgers, he has posted a 3.02 ERA. Hill's controlled rage, as teammates call it, adds an extra wrinkle. People pay good money to come and watch a baseball game, and when I go out there I'm giving everything I got every single time, Hill said. Whatever the results are going to be. If you come to watch a game where I'm pitching, you're going to get that intense passion and understanding that the effort doesn't compromise. During a game, his facial expressions are something to behold. He scowls. He looks disturbed after rough innings, hands on his head, visibly frustrated. He rightfully looked distraught after losing a no-hit bid on a game-ending home run by the Pirates in the 10th inning of a game last August. After giving up a solo home run to Addison Russell of the Chicago Cubs in Game 2 of the National League Championship Series last week, Hill violently threw a cup of water onto the dugout floor and screamed. It was the only run he gave up in 5 innings, and the Dodgers later won the game, but his reaction was standard fare, for Hill at least. Rich Hill, arm action Gatorade Cup throw. Pic.twitter.com. Bob. Rob Friedman at Pitching Ninja, October 16, 2017. If HES had a couple first innings where HES given up a run or 2, then nothing's safe, said Chris Taylor, the Dodgers' leadoff hitter. Coolers aren't safe. The gum tray, whatever's in there, you just kind of stay out of his way. But he does a great job of releasing that, and then he always seems to come back out there and give a quality outing. Hill in a quieter moment in the dugout during Game 2 of a division series against the Arizona Diamondbacks. J.C. Hung, Associated Press. Kenley Jansen, the Dodgers all-star closer, said Hill was the nicest guy I've ever met in baseball, period. He said he could sense that Hill's competitiveness is derived from the setbacks he endured to get to where he is now. Jansen said that before heading out to the bullpen, he spends the first part of the game in the Dodgers clubhouse where he can hear Hill screaming. Added Zaidi, if you happen to be hanging out in the clubhouse on days that he starts, you may hear noise rattling in the distance, and there's a good chance it's Rich rearranging some equipment. Zaidi said Hill's intensity was actually reassuring and can rub off on teammates during the game because the guy going out there taking the ball feels that passionately about the game and nobody else is going to let up when they see that. Hill plays down his wild intensity when asked about it, perhaps because he is so easygoing off the mound. "I can't really explain it unless I'm standing in between the lines," he said. "It's that boxer's mentality of, when you get in the ring the other guy's trying to beat you." His on-field alter ego is so different than his off-field persona that his family will occasionally ask him about it. He just shrugs. "It's a very difficult game, and it's extremely hard to master," he said. "But with the effort, intensity and passion, it makes it a heck of a lot easier to go home at night and know you gave everything that you could, rather than think back and regret." Follow James Wagner on Twitter at @ByJamesWagner. A version of this article appears in print on October 25, 2017, on page B12 of the New York edition, with the headline "Madman on Mound, Cool-Headed Off the Field."